Stop. Tate Taylor just won a world title in the 100 meters, and now he may have accidentally terrified the entire 200-meter field, because in his opening round 200, he ran 21.02 seconds. Sounds ordinary, right? Except, he won the heat without even looking like he was racing. Some fans think Tate was running at barely 75% effort, and if that's true, everyone else in this final could have a serious problem, because this is the same teenager who just ran 9.94 seconds to become World U20 100-meter champion. The same teenager who ran 19.75 against Olympic champion Letsile Tebogo. And now, he's supposedly saving his real speed for later. Here's where things get crazy. Tate Taylor has already had an unbelievable season. At the Prefontaine Classic in Eugene, he stepped into a 200-meter race against Olympic champion Letsile Tebogo after Gout withdrew. Most people expected the teenager to gain experience. Instead, Taylor ran 19.75. He broke the U.S. high school record and beat an Olympic champion. That performance instantly changed his reputation. But then came the World U20 Championships. Taylor entered the 100 meters as one of the biggest favorites, and he delivered 9.94 seconds. World champion. Gold medal. But here's the problem. He wasn't finished. He immediately turned his attention toward the 200 meters, and when the opening round started, something looked strange. Other sprinters were pushing hard. Some were going under 21 seconds. Taylor, he simply cruised. He crossed first in 21.02. No desperate finish. No dramatic celebration. No sign that he had emptied the tank. It looked like a training run. And that's exactly why fans are asking the dangerous question. What happens when Tate Taylor actually goes all out? Because his personal best is already 19.75, and that race came with a headwind. He has already shown he can run incredibly fast through the second half of the 200. So if he gets a perfect start, a clean curve, and a fast track underneath him, could Taylor actually challenge the 19.7-second barrier? That's where this gets controversial. Some people believe the hype has gone too far. They argue that Taylor has already raced multiple rounds of the 100. He's been competing almost non-stop. And the pressure of a world championship final is completely different from a single Diamond League race. One bad start, one tight hamstring, one mistake coming off the bend, and the entire prediction disappears. But there's another reason people aren't counting him out. Hayward Field. This track has produced insane performances all season, and Taylor has already proven that he loves racing here. He's already run his fastest 200-meter time on this exact track. Now he's back in front of a home crowd with a World U20 title on the line, and he's not alone. Gary Card is in the field, the same Jamaican who just ran 9.93 this season. Odie Jordan is here too, the British sprinter who has already beaten Taylor earlier this year. Blake Hamilton has a 20.22 personal best, and South Africa's Marco Ferreira is coming off a bronze medal in the 100. So this isn't going to be a free victory. Taylor may be the favorite, but he's surrounded by sprinters who know exactly what it takes to ruin someone's perfect championship. And that's what makes this final so dangerous. Taylor has already won the 100. He has already beaten an Olympic champion. He already owns a 19.75. Now everyone wants to know, what happens when the so-called cheat code finally stops cruising? Could he break his own record? Could he go under 19.70? Or will the pressure finally catch up with him? Because one thing is certain, 21.02 didn't tell us how fast Tate Taylor is. It told us how fast he can run without trying. And now, the entire 200-meter field has to find out what happens when he actually does. So who wins? Does Tate Taylor destroy the field and rewrite his own record? Or is someone about to pull off the biggest upset of the championships? Drop your prediction below and subscribe, because the Tate Taylor story is getting crazier with every race.